Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I have a quick Hardgel overlay for you guys today. So I have not used Hardgel in a while, but I'm slowly trying to add it back to my services. And I've told a few clients, hey, I want to start using Hardgel again. And since I've been doing hybrid on most of them, I've been giving it a try before recording, and it has been doing really well. So today I say, you know what? Today's going to be a recording day, and I'm going to record all my clients. But guys, it did not go as planned. Today was a very hectic day. One client was running behind, and it just threw my whole day off. So while I was recording this video, it was just like me trying to get through the appointment so I could get back on schedule for my next client, but it didn't even work. And the camera was just giving me a run for my money. So I did like how it turned out, so I decided to edit it and share it with you guys. I was supposed to be uploading this video on Wednesday, but because of how busy my day was, you guys are getting it on Thursday. So I hope you guys still enjoy the video, and I will be popping in and out to let you guys know what I will be doing. This client, she came in a month ago for her soft gel overlay. I do go in with polygel on her free edge of her nail. She goes from almond to square periodically. So this is her surprising me today. Like, I'm ready for a cut down. I want to go back short. So I went in, filed her product off, and cut her nails down all the way. And since she was getting a hybrid per se with soft gel and polygel, I decided to give her a try with the hard gel, and it turned out really nice. I'm still trying to play around with the consistency of the hard gel so I could lay it smooth with no lumps and bumps. I noticed that I needed to level out the product in some areas, but again, I'm just like a couple weeks back into using hard gel, so I'm giving myself grace and take my time to learn the product all over again. So yeah, I'm gonna let you guys watch the debulking and cut down portion of the video, and I'll be back once we get to the prep. So guys, here I'm going in with my needle cuticle bit to clean up her sidewalls as well as push her cuticle back. And I want to say I'm using my needle bit at my e-file at around 8 to 10,000 RPM, and I'm going in light tapping motions. That way I'm not staying in one area for too long. And then I'll go in with my 240 sanding band to take off most of the product. Now guys, I've been doing fills on her for a while now. She had polygel and soft gel. So because I'm transitioning her into hard gel, and with her apex being so high, I wanted to take off as much product as possible. So that's why I went in and basically file off most of her rubber base. She does not like her nails looking bulky or anything, so I did that because I didn't want her to come back in asking for me to take the product down some more. So I go in with very little product and make sure I'm looking from sidewall to sidewall to make sure it's how we usually do our nails with whatever product we're using. So yeah. And guys, this camera was giving me help. So I had to switch it up. I took it from overhead and put it to the side so you guys got to see a better view. So I am going to record maybe a couple more videos with the camera being on the side and see how well that angle does. I cannot take when the camera goes out of focus. I just feel like, yeah, it's too much. But and so here I'm just going in to make sure I'm taking off most of her product. And she does have a lot of product, well, rubber base on her nail. You guys may not be able to see, but I could tell. And that's why I was making sure I took off most of it. So I did leave some of that process out because it was just so drawn out. Here I'm going in with my cuticle ball bit to smooth our cuticle out. I didn't do any nipping today. So I'm just making sure the cuticle is nice and clean and it's not on the nail plate. It's not in my way. So when I'm laying the product, there is nothing there to prevent me from doing my work how I usually like to. So yeah. And I did mention before that she asked for a cut down a last minute and I just went ahead and did it. I probably should have said no, but I said, you know what, let's just go ahead and do it. So I just hurried up and do it, and I was speeding through this client appointment. She wanted design. I could not give her designs because, being late and then adding on something else last minute, it just wasn't feasible. So I didn't get to do the design, but the color that she chose was from my Jello Jello collection that I purchased from the Korean nail supply, and they lay like butter. The color turned out so beautiful. I didn't even say nothing about her going dark, and it's summertime. I was completely in love with the color from the first coat. So I hope you guys like the color as well. So now I'm just going in with my Young Nail Protein Bond to prep our nail, primer nail, and then I will be going in with my gel bottle to get our nails ready for the hard gel application. Now with this client, I have not tried too many other products. I know gel bottle works well with her, so I try to stick to gel bottle. So yeah, so now I'm just going in with my rubber base and applying it to our entire nail. Now with hard gel, I know you need to make sure there's product on there for the product to adhere to like a thick rubber base. You don't need to make it too thin. It needs to be a little bit thicker so the product will stick. And if any of you guys are nail techs out here, and if I'm wrong, go ahead, feel free to correct me. But from what I've learned years ago, they always tell you make sure the sidewalls are nice and sealed with rubber base as well as the cuticle, because the product hard gel will separate from the sidewalls, and that's when you'll get lifting. So you'll see lifting around your cuticles and your sidewalls if the rubber base is not applied correctly. So here I'm just going in with my Macard poly gel on the free edge of her nail, a small bead just to apply it on her free edge. That way I don't have any separation. I didn't really get to go underneath her nail to debulk her natural nails. You guys could tell she has a really long nail bed, and her nails, honestly, I could have just went in with just one clear bead of the hard gel and put her color on, and she could just went on her way. That's how nice her apex is. But I know how she likes her nails, so I just went in with a nice size bead of hard gel to cover her entire nail. So I'm gonna let you guys go ahead and watch this portion of the video. I've been talking a lot, and I'll come back once I get to the hard gel application. So guys, here I'm going in with my slip layer on her pinky and her ring finger. And guys, I am playing around with the product, so I'm trying to get used to it. It is thicker than what I'm used to using, so definitely playing around with it. After like watching the video, I realized that I could have used less product, and I definitely could have played around with it a little bit more. I do love how it self levels. I did have a little bit of bubbles here or there, but I did just go ahead and pop and make sure the bubbles were all out. And here you could tell that I was definitely playing around with the product. Her pinky didn't need that much, so I just go ahead and took it down the entire nail once I was done applying it to her cuticle. And you'll see where the product basically kind of leveled down to her free edge of her nail. And I was wondering, like, should I take some off? I'm like, no, I'm just gonna leave it. Once I finish file, I could debulk it a little bit. So next time when I am using this product with a client that has a little higher apex, I know to use less products. And it does happen, guys. I do want you guys to see the ins and out of how things work behind the scene. You could be doing nails for ever 10-15 years. You're learning something new with me watching these videos. I'm learning as well, so I hope you guys do find the videos informative and take something away from it. And I am going in to flash cure each of the nails, so I could just go through the entire application process and then go in for a full cure for 60 seconds. And then this is where I realized that I needed to level out the product a little bit more. The line was wonky, and I'm like, oh my goodness, okay. But again, I was rushing through the appointment. I had 30 minutes left before my next one showed up. But she showed up, and she had to wait like 15-20 minutes before she sat in the chair. So it was just a really chaotic day for me. But I am excited about incorporating Hardgel again in my services. I'm really excited to see how well they do. And I've been having a few people reach out to me about Hardgel specifically. So yeah, you guys will be hearing up more about the hard gel process and so on. So yeah, and then I just got some of the hard gel on her sidewall, so I just went in with my cuticle pusher just to clean it up off her skin, made sure it wasn't flooding the cuticle or anything. I really love that this product does not move, guys. When I say it did not move at all. It did not flutter sidewalls, it did not flutter cuticles. Once she took her hand out the light, it self leveled really well. So yeah, but this is where I seen where I could have just, moved the product up a little bit more to the side of her nail, to the right side of her nail, if you guys are able to see that. So yeah, anyways, I'm gonna let you guys finish watching. And guys, let me just go ahead. When I was doing her thumb, my battery died. So I waited until her hand was in the light before I switched my battery out. So you guys didn't get to see the thumb application. So yeah. So now I'm just going in with my alcohol to take off her inhibition layer, and then I'll go in with my 240 sanding band to smooth out our nail. I did leave ridges in our nail so the gel would have something to hold on to. So I didn't buff it completely smooth. So yeah. So, and it files really well. It's not hard. The product was just really nice, guys. So guys, here I'm just going in with my buffing block to buff her nails a little. I still want a little roughness on her nail so the product, the gel polish, will stick. So yeah, she washed her hands, she came back, and I went straight in with my Jello Jello, one of my polish from my Jello Jello collection. And guys, the consistency of these polishes are just so nice, and they lay so well. I love the brushes. A few of my brushes were defective, but I just used a nipper to nip it away, and they were fine. So yeah. So here I'm just going in with a nice coat of the color. You could tell like this could be one coat wonder, but I didn't want no problem, so I went in and applied that first coat, and I had a cure, and then I went back in with a nice thin coat to finish her off. And here go the camera, just acting a fool again. I'm gonna figure it out, guys. I'm gonna figure it out. So my apologies, but the polish was just everything. So I'm just going in and finishing her nail. I'm going to leave you guys to finish watching the video here. I hope if you guys made it this far, thank you guys so much for watching. If you have any questions, please leave them in the comment section. Like the video, share the videos. I am trying to get back on YouTube Live. It's just been so busy, guys. And when my clients come in, they just want me to themselves. So it's kind of hard. It's kind of hard to like balance it all out. So yeah, but I'll be back soon. I'm trying to figure out a day this week to get on a YouTube Live. So stay tuned for that. And if you are new, don't forget to leave me a like, comment, share the video with someone, and subscribe to my channel. Let me know how you guys are enjoying my videos so far. To my subscribers, thank you for hanging there with me. And thank you guys for watching. And I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye, guys.